Good morning, guys. This is Alejandro back with Boost Hair Studio. Lovely day today. We have 60-degree weather considering we had these bad snowstorms a couple weeks ago. But let's get to the video. Anyways, as you saw, we're going to do a taper video today. And we're going to go step by step, so keep up and I hope you learned something from this. So first, we're going to wash his hair. Now, he has really curly hair, so it helps loosen it up when we go, especially when he likes his hair lined up in the front straight. So again, we want to wash his hair. That's going to help with the curls, and then we're going to straighten him out using a brush and a blow dryer. We're going to condition his hair as well, and make sure you work it in, like really scrub the scalp. Make sure you get every single inch of hair. I always like to wash my clients with warm water, not hot, but not cold either, but if anything, just a bit warmer than warm, if that makes sense. And you see I'm using a brush here just to be really thorough. Recommend one of these. You can actually buy one off Amazon. We're gonna rinse that off, and then we're gonna grab the towel and just get it nice and dry. And a quick tip, when you're conditioning the hair, make sure you at least rub the head for about, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. We're towel drying the hair before we blow dry. And now you see me, look at the way I use my brush right there. I'm combing the direction that I want it to lay. So again, we have the blow dry behind that, and we're gonna just quickly do the entire head. And you can see we're taking care of some of those curls there with the brush and blow dryer. Make sure you get the front, and make sure you get it nice and dry. Whenever you think you're dry, go a bit longer. I'm going to do the razor over comb method here. We're not going to trim the top of his hair. He likes the length. We're just going to clean up any of those little hairs sticking out. If you haven't done this, I'd recommend just going super slow and keep your razor angled at a 45-degree angle. I'm not sure how to pronounce these, but we're going to go with the Kami outliners, and we're going to go about 1 inch from the hairline, making the initial bald line. And again, make sure you cut nice and thorough. A golden rule is to get every line before you proceed to the next level. We're going to jump to our Babyliss shavers. And again, make sure you cut every single hair on there. You need a clean, even canvas before you start the fade. We're going to grab the Babyliss Pro, open the lever all the way up, and go about 3/4 of an inch up. And again, nice and even. Make sure it's nice and even before you pursue another level. Then when you're done with that, we're going to close the lever and work that bottom line out. At this point, we're going back and forth, so if you see a dark spot, just make sure you go back and get it. We're going to be playing around with the levers, so just watch and see how I do it. As you see, we have the lever at 0.25 or 1/4 of the way open. And again, just go back and forth, take your time. I don't think anybody does it in a straight shot. You're just gonna go back and forth, and if you see a dark spot, hit it there. Now we have the lever at 50% open. Make sure to always brush the hair off so you can see exactly what you're cutting and what you've done. At this point, we're just gonna, take a step back, look at our work, and just make any further adjustments from there. Brush, brush, brush all that hair before we continue. Now we're going to grab our Babyliss with the 1 guard, lever all the way open. Comb it, start cutting, and again we're going up about 3/4 of an inch, but we're also flicking out at the top, as you can see by my clipper. I'm flicking out at about a 45-degree angle. We have the 1.5 guard, lever all the way open. At this point, we're just taking off that bulk right there. We're going to probably about 1/2 inch. We close the lever, and again, we're fading out that one line. grab your 0.5 guard, lever all the way open. Now we're gonna work that bottom line out. We're gonna take the guard out and fade the rest of it. And again, at this point, we're just going back and correcting. Going back and forth with the lever, with the guards, and just trying to get that nice blend. And as you can see, that's it right there. That's the back finished. We're gonna move on to the right side, and we're gonna do the same process. I'm gonna speed it up for you guys so you can really see the entire process in motion. Fun fact, guys, the first haircut I ever did was a taper on myself. And if you're a beginner, I'd recommend first starting with a taper and then moving on to fades, and then you can do the low fade. And again, take your time. In this video, you can really see how I go back and forth. He has this area right here where his hair grows back. As you can see, it's has all those dark spots there. So we're gonna actually go with the thinning shears to better taper that out. And we're also, after we finish here with the thinning shears, we're gonna grab the normal shears. Preferably I like to use a 5.5. They're just better to get smaller hair. We're using just the tip, not the entire shear. Again, combing to see if we missed any, and we're gonna repeat this process until we're satisfied. That's about right, so we're gonna go with that. And I'm gonna move on the right side, and again, I'm gonna show you a quick time lapse of what I do. The way I like to start my tapers is start from the bottom, then the top, then go to the middle and blend both of those layers up. We're gonna go with the thinning shears and also the point shears, just like the last time. When it comes to lining up, I like to flip the clipper upside down and get the bottom hair. You always wanna work against the grain. Tilt to the edge when you go around the ear and then go under again. And again, just repeat this process until you have all the hair off that you want. Make sure it's super sharp. Get all those hairs sticking out as much as you can. We're gonna jump to the bad boy shavers and just get those hairs. We're gonna comb the hair before we line up the front. Grab our outliner. We're keeping it nice and natural. We're keeping it nice and natural because, as you can see, he has a light spot there on his hairline that we want to grow back. So we're doing just a very subtle lineup. What outliners do you guys like to use? I recently started using these, and normally I only use them to bald out. But my other clippers actually dropped them and they chipped, so I had to use these. Now they're repaired, but anyways, you see me, I grabbed my 5.5 shears again and just really use the corner. Really just use the tip of the shears and get all that hair out. Anyone can do this haircut, honestly. I feel like any barber can really bring out something great as long as you have sharp clippers. And also just take your time. As you saw, I took the Elegance shaving gel, I put on his hairline, and now we're shaving. We're using the Irving Barber Company razor, which I really like. Hair by hair, take it slow, guys. Especially if you're learning, just take it nice and slow. And that's a spot we want to keep dark, so we're barely going to touch it. Now we're going to get the ends of it. We're getting the ends of the hair. Nice, perfect. That's about good. Now we're quickly going to do the eyebrows, which I'm not really going to make a tutorial. I'm just going to show you a quick clip. There's the finished product. Nice taper, and I'm gonna show the beard in a different video. I did do a hot steam shave, so stay tuned for that. There's the taper, beautiful, nice and clean, nice and clean. And again, that beard, if you like it, if you want to see how to do it, stay tuned. And again, thanks you guys for watching. Make sure you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll have more content soon. Take care.